Test, test, test. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now the mic is working. Yeah. Restart. That's what happens when you like. So it made me update my Windows and everything, dude. I'm surprised things are working this well. And it was only the mic that's an issue. There we go. All right, cool. Testes. Nuka girl, I see you in the chat. Renolin, intentionally inflammatory, ominous shadows. Thank you guys. All right. Billionaire, Gonzo the producer. All right, we got everyone in here. Feed the gorilla. We got Jimmy in the chat. What's up, Jimmy? All right. Trump for a third term is a bad joke. He literally joked about it. That's what he joked about. I mean, he did that shit. He really did. All right, now that like it was with all the technical difficulties, I'm just gonna jump into it at this point. Here we go. All right, the mic is working. The audio now sounds good. So let's go ahead and get this started. This is Trump's Georgia rally where he joked about his third term. We're gonna get this started. Whoa. Oh, wait, am I gonna get hit by that music? I can't play that music. We're gonna get in trouble for that. I could play my own music, though. I just so happen to have James Bond. Just saying. There we go. I'll play James Bond music instead of that copyrighted music that Trump's using. There we go. Trump accounts. Everyone's got Trump account signs. The Trump accounts is actually pretty cool. People hate it because it's called Trump accounts, but it's actually pretty cool. Every kid gets $1,000. I mean, come on. I wish I had that when I was a kid, bro. Compound that till I'm 18. I would have put money into it. Growing up. Would have taught me about stuff that I need to know, you know, investing and shit. We got Richard in the chat says, I'm stupid. Sorry. Wait, what happened? Yeah, yeah, see, it's still playing that music, so I can't play that. I gotta wait. So we're playing my music instead. I hate that guy, which me or Trump or both of us. I'm gay and it's okay. No, it's not. No, dude, we don't give a fuck. You want to touch peepees, bro? You like peepees? It's okay. You can like peepees. No one's saying you can't like peepees. USA, USA.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. It's a special place, and I am here
JK,
to announce my candidacy. I'm only kidding. Nah, boy, I tell you what a group. We have thousands of people outside on a weekday. The weather's nice, but we're in Marietta. We're in Atlanta, right by it. And I just want to thank everybody. Those are places, you know, we had a tremendous victory here. And it was a big, beautiful victory. We won by a lot. And we have some great candidates running. They got to win by a lot. Otherwise, we're going communist. I don't think anybody wants that. We're not going to do that. But I'm thrilled to be back in the great state of Georgia with thousands of proud, hardworking American patriots. That's what you are. And with your help in 2024, we earned more votes than any candidate in Georgia history. There's never been anything like it. And when I say that, I have to be careful because look at all the fake news back there. They will correct.
Did a show in Marietta?
They will say, he said he earned more. If I didn't earn, if I was 2 votes short, they would say, he's lying, he's lying. They are sick individuals. They're the fake news. But I have to be careful. No, we weren't. We had more votes than any candidate in the history of this great state, and I'm very proud. I love Georgia. I've always loved it. And every day since I've been fighting for the people of Georgia like no president has ever fought before, and you're doing well, too. We're going to keep it that way.
A. Zimmer says, F all
And
you
18
Democrat
months ago,
commies
you
on
were
here.
in trouble. Our country
Come
was
on,
in
man.
trouble, frankly. It was a catastrophe what was
We let
happening.
everyone be in the chat.
Sleepy Joe Biden and the radical left Democrats, they're Democrats, D-U-M,
Democrats?
created
Is that
the
the new
worst inflation in 48 years. Scott Bessent, was it the worst inflation in 48? Now, if Scott doesn't have credibility, nobody does, okay? He said it's the worst, and it was. It was actually, I think it was beyond 48 years, but 48 years is good enough. Wide open borders with millions of people, even from the world's worst prisons from all over the world. They were pouring into our country. All over the globe they came, prisons and gang members, drug dealers, child predators, and 11,888 murderers, many of whom committed more than one murder. More than 50% committed more than one murder. We had transgender for everybody, men and women sports.
Transgender for everybody. I love it when he says that.
Ravaging through our cities.
Boo!
And the whole world was laughing at us. We were a joke all over the world, but not anymore. They're not laughing. They're not laughing.
No, they just hate us. The whole world just hates the fuck out of us right now. Like, that's real.
They're not laughing
I admit
anymore,
it.
Jackson.
Trump's not helping with that.
Gonna be your next governor right here.
Hey!
2 years ago, our country was dead, and now we're the hottest country anywhere in the world, respected by everybody
still
all
laughing.
over the world, the hottest. And we're respected like...
We're laughing our way
I
to the
say
bank.
respected maybe
Hey,
like
but
never
it's-
before. When I took office, we inherited the worst border in U.S.
Canadians love
history.
you.
It was
Some
an
of you
open
guys
wound.
do.
It
You're
was
cool.
an
I
open
like you. You're one of the
sieve.
cool ones.
We quickly turned it into the most secure border in the history of our country within...
This Canadian guy is Captain Common Sense. He says Canadians love you. He's got Canadian flag. Yo, dude, you're one of the good ones. All right, you can be my token Canadian friend.
2 months.
I should not laugh at my own jokes like
And
that.
numbers
but
were just released
it was funny.
by the Democrats that in the past 14 months, a historic record of 0 illegal aliens have been admitted into the United States.
I'm not racist. I have Canadian friends.
And now our crime numbers are among the lowest they've ever been. It's plummeting down.
KG420, I see you.
Nobody's ever seen anything like it. Nationwide crime has been the lowest numbers that we've had in many, many decades. Last year, we achieved the largest drop in the murder rate ever recorded to the lowest level in 125 years. That's since 1900. That's before my father was born. Before my father was born, think of it, from the year 1900, lowest murder rate. And that's despite the fact that we had millions of people poured into our country who were, in
Belligerent,
many
obnoxious,
cases, very,
loudmouth.
very dangerous people.
We like it,
We
though.
cut the flow of
That's
fentanyl
literally
across
us.
our border by 67%. And drugs coming in by ocean, sea, by water was cut 97%. We're trying to figure out who the 3% are because they are among the
America's
bravest
best
people
country on
anywhere
earth.
in the world.
Agree. Hard
You've
agree,
seen
Jordan.
that. Pew. They are the bravest people in history, I believe. We're making the largest ever investment in the United States Armed Forces, and we've got the strongest and most powerful military anywhere in the world by far. There's nobody close. And I built it during my first term. I built our military. And as you know, they stupidly gave a lot of it away, but actually it was a lot, but it was small compared to what we built. But they gave a lot of it away to the Taliban, to Afghanistan. They gave it away. They just take it. We're leaving. Let's leave brand new machines behind. Let's leave airplanes behind. I said to him, well, why don't you just fly it out and we'll take it back, or we can even fly it back to the United States if you'd like. Sure, I think it's cheaper to leave it. Brand new planes. It was so sad. I saw what was happening. What a disgusting thing.
Stand the
took place.
mother-flipping man. What's up, Miso?
Then,
Thank you very
as
much.
you know,
oh, his name's
we
Miso
won
Thorny. I
Venezuela,
like that name.
which
It's
is
funny
now
as fuck.
working with us to produce millions and millions of barrels of oil. We're getting along great with them. One day, And we've already paid for that operation many, many times.
Wait, we paid for what kind of
tremendous
operation?
amounts of oil, and they're taking tremendous amounts of oil. It's a partnership in a sense. They're doing a great job.
Danny, you play games
together.
tonight? Yeah, probably, since I'm already here.
Millions of barrels of oil is going to Houston and Louisiana, coming to you indirectly after it's refined. They're refining it there. But millions and millions of barrels of oil. And
someone in your other chat said America's the
Venezuela's
worst
doing
first
better
world
than they've
country.
ever done before, too. The big oil companies are going in, and they're signing up. We have Chris Wright working on it, Doug Burgum
the chats are wild.
working on it. Scott is working on them, and it's been incredible, actually. It's got serious oil. In fact, if you combine us and Venezuela, we have about 62% of the world's
I have a meeting
oil
with
market,
YouTube
so
tomorrow.
We don't need straits. We don't need anything. We don't need the Hormuz Strait, but we do it because we have to do it because we cannot let Iran have a nuclear weapon. It's very...
I was at 3. It was 4:30 on my phone, but you said it was 3 with the YouTube meeting.
So we're likewise winning in the Islamic Republic of Iran, and we're ensuring that they will never, ever
it's 3
be able
p.m.
to do to us what they've done to so many. You know, they've killed
so it'll be
52,000
4:30
plus protesters. People that were protesting have been killed. 52,000 over the last 4 months. Nobody wants to talk about the fake news back there. Never mentions that.
Meeting
and
with
I just
YouTube.
left
Let's
Dover
go,
Air
dude.
Force Base,
Big moves,
which is
big moves.
an incredible place, but oftentimes very sad because that's when they bring the bodies of our great heroes, our great patriots, warriors. They bring them back to Dover, and I've been there many times before. This was in particular something very sad. I attended the dignified transfer ceremony for 4 great U.S. service members killed in the conflict with Iran. As they returned to American soil at Dover. And one of the families happened to be traveling to Georgia, beautiful family, beautiful wife and husband and brother-in-law. And I said, I'm going to Georgia too. Where are you going? She says, well, after this, sir, they lost their beautiful son.
Holy
We're going
fuck.
to Georgia.
Okay, I just
said,
found a
so
way
if
to
you
put all
want,
the
I'll give
chats
you
in
a
the
ride
one.
on Air Force One. And they said,
that's awesome.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, that's
so
sick.
today, I then said they were on Air Force One, and it's quite
First time
nice,
here. This is fire. Thanks for being here.
And they
Appreciate
said,
you.
wow, this is something, thank you so much. But they're heartbroken, you know, they're heartbroken. But they couldn't believe it. And they live very close to here. They live minutes
If Trump
away.
is live, we is live. That's the way we're doing it.
We're here today, and I said to them, celebrating the memory of their beautiful, this was a beautiful son. You know, I read, when I go to Dover, I read charts on all of the young people, and some are unbelievable. Some are a little bit, you know, they got a little bit of a couple of little bad things put in. This is a son who was like a flawless, perfect.
John with a $2 super
person.
chat. Thank you very much.
Beautiful son.
Appreciate you.
Handsome in every way, brilliant, respected by everybody. His sheet read so beautifully, and I told them that their beloved son, and it's his name was Lieutenant, and it's Tyler Feehan, and he was a person that was going all the way. He was going to be a general. He would have been a general very quickly. He was heading in that path. But I just want to thank Tyler's mother, Sherry, his father, Stephen, and his uncle, David, great people. And I got to know them a little bit on the plane and standing there watching this sight, which is, it's very, very tough to watch, to be honest with you. Very tough. I think it's the toughest thing I do. If anything I do all this stuff, but I think it's the toughest thing I do. But to Sherry and Stephen and David, we will carry Tyler's memory in our hearts forever. And I just want to thank you. It's an honor to have you here today, please.
The way he says that, I don't know. It was just... Oof. Dude, this chat is flying when it's all combined into one. YouTube moderators aren't in blue. Is that an update? I don't know. I have no idea. I have mods. Do we need anybody say anything crazy? I mean, I could see everything individually over here. I think nobody's saying anything crazy. I don't agree with everything that everyone's saying.
Thank you very much.
A lot of it I do, a lot of it I don't.
Everybody feels. Your neighborhood, this is your neighborhood. Can you believe it?
Looks like it's all right.
See the way they feel. Thank you. Thank you, Sherry. He's looking down right here. He's so proud right now. So together we're making our country safer and stronger and far more successful than it's ever been before. And that's happening before your very eyes. That's why I call it the golden age. This is the golden age of America. We're building more plants than at any time in the history of our country. And not just AI and all of the different things you read about. Things like auto plants, you know, the old-fashioned way. Toyota just announced they're leaving Mexico and they're coming in. They're going to be building the largest plant anywhere in the world. They're all coming back. They're all leaving Canada. They're leaving Mexico. They're coming in from Germany and Japan and South Korea. They're coming in from all over. And people that have been doing this, people like Scott and others that have been doing this for a long time, they've never seen anything like it. I don't think you've ever seen anything like it. McGee, have you? You haven't seen anything. He's doing such a great job. In 4 long years of the sleepy Joe Biden administration,
Commando dude, what's up?
They got less than $1 trillion of new investment in our country. In 4 years, much less than $1 trillion. In less than 2 years, much less than 2 years, actually.
Oh, thumb and title
idea. At the end of the first year, but less than 2 years. In my administration, we've secured more than $19.2 trillion in new investment from all over the world. So think of that. So in 1 year, they did much less than $1 trillion of investment. We were losing this country, I'll tell you. And the welfare, you see all the theft that's going on. Guys are stealing $100 million. Some guy from the street steals $100 million. It's horrible. The welfare was going through the roof. The costs were going through the roof. It was a disaster taking place. But think of it. So they did less than $1 trillion in 1 full year. In 4 years, they did less. Think of this. In 4 years, they did less than $1 trillion. We did 19.2 in 15 months. Think of that. The pharmaceutical company, we're bringing our pharmaceuticals, we learned that through COVID, we're bringing the pharmaceuticals back. But the big pharmaceutical company, UCB, is investing $2 billion to build its first ever American manufacturing plant right here in Gwinnett, Georgia. Gwinnett. Look at the front row Joes. I love these people. I love these people.
Sorry about that. Give you a little seal action, huh?
I think there are about 280
Trump, I agree, dude.
I don't know what the hell they do. I think they make a lot of money, too. I'm hearing they're very rich. They follow us. It's a rock concert, right? You have a good time, right? Thank you.
Just you're reading
They've
the
been
YouTube
with me
comments.
right from the beginning.
Bro, I can make it a little bit bigger.
How many have you done so far, do you think?
Actually needs to be fixed anyways.
4, 5, 6, close to 1,000. It might be. You think he's kidding? It might be. Well, we love you. Thank you very much. We love you guys. Thank you. We have groups. We have a group from, I don't know if they're here, but we have a group from North Carolina, women, beautiful women. They follow us. And they're at 218, I think. 219. They come, and I always say, what the hell are your husbands saying about this? This is crazy. They're these beautiful women. I think they're sort of a wealthy family. I don't know what the hell's going on with them. But, you know, like the front row Joes, it's good. We have a lot of those groups. They're just great. They've been with us right from the beginning. And you know why they're with us? Because they love our country. That's why they're with us. It's really why they're with us. So Japan is investing $600 million in we're cutting-edge diamond processing facility.
Oh, yeah, we can show a little bit more of the chat, you know?
In your state, $600 million.
Is that too much?
Yamaha Motors is building its brand new U.S. headquarters in Kennesaw. And more money is being invested in the United States right now than at any time in the history of our country, and Americans are working today more so than ever before. We have more jobs today than we've ever had, and it's not even close. More people are working now than at any time in the history of our country.
Hell yeah, we got a lot of shit done that way, dude. Make everyone work. The more we work than everyone else,
and
we don't give our money away to them,
and that's with
the better.
this skirmish we have going on. I call it a skirmish. This is with this skirmish we have with the Islamic Republic of Iran, and I call it that because, let me tell you, they're getting hit so hard, and they want to make a deal. But I say they're not ready to make a deal, because every time they make a deal, they want to change it and everything. They're not ready.
It's too much. I'm just going to back it off a little bit. Holy shit, we're spamming stuff.
And this is despite this. It's going on. The stock market has hit 73 all-time highs since the election. Think of that. And the typical American's 401k is up by $34,000, setting records day after day. It's up by numbers that have never been seen before.
Can you time out the maritime
the stock market? Stock market's very important. But I have people coming up to me that have 401ks. They said, you know, I was a disaster. My family wouldn't talk to me. They thought I was a total loser. And now I'm like, the one guy said, I feel like Warren Buffett.
Are you on the same pricing?
No, the markets are right through the roof. And it's a beautiful thing to watch, frankly. It's beautiful. It's brought families together. I mean, I told the story about a policeman in New York City. He said my wife was really down on me because the 401k was a disaster. It wasn't moving. And you get elected, and it's she thinks I'm the most brilliant financial mind in the world now. She loves me much more than she did. She's close, but you should never love for that reason. Remember that, please. And while the stock market is skyrocketing way up, inflation is way down. We're coming way down. And last week, it was announced just last week that inflation dropped by the largest amount in more than 6 years, because we're doing it right. We're running the country properly. And they tried to blame high prices on me. So think of it. When I inherited this thing on January 20th, we had the highest inflation in many, many years, 48 years, they say. I say maybe ever. This is what I inherited. And when I had nothing to do with it, I walk into office, I have a press conference first or second day, and they're screaming at me, what are you going to do about high prices? Right? What are you going to do? I said, I just got here. What are we talking about? Tell me. Eggs have gone up 4 times. 4 times. I said, I just got here. Give me a break. They did. They hit me with the eggs, and you remember that? Kelly, you remember I got hit with the eggs. First day.
You're hit with the eggs.
First press conference. Nice, friendly press conference. You know, they treat me so nicely. What are you going to do about the prices? And they said, they used the word, first time I heard it, it was a word, you know, made up by the Democrats. Affordability. They said, affordability. I said, I've been here 1 day. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. And we're taking care of it, you know? We're taking good care of it. They had the highest prices. They had the highest prices. In fact, with the eggs, you know, we have an Easter egg hunt like a few months after this, and they said, don't order eggs, sir, because they're so expensive. Use plastic eggs. They wanted me to give the kids. I said, nope, we're going to get it done. And we did a great job. Our Secretary of Agriculture did a great job, and we got the price now of eggs is lower than it was when we started, right? And many other things, too. And oil will be coming, it's going to be tumbling down. It was 3 weeks ago. They thought we had a deal. I said, I don't think we have a deal with these guys. They break every deal they make. But I said, you know, but people thought the geniuses on Wall Street, they came down, really down, and goes back up a little bit. But it's going to come down maybe lower than when we even started. But just give me a little time. I always say, give me a little. I said to the farmers, give me a little time. And look how we're doing with the farmers. What's going on with the farms and everything. This country is rocking and rolling. So every day we're fighting to put more money back in the pockets of the hardworking American families, and that's why, with the help of our incredible Republican majorities in Congress, we've done so much. I proudly signed the great, big, beautiful bill delivering the largest tax cuts in American history. Largest in American history. And we did big ones first. You know, we had the best economy in history in my first term. A lot of people don't, because we had a COVID period, went all over the world.
Look at it over.
And we did a great job where they got no credit for it. We did Operation Warp Speed. And I'll tell you, we did a great job, but we got very little credit for it. We should have been given big credit, but we got credit for everything else. And we had the best economy, but this economy is ready to blow everything away, ever, of any country. There's never been anything like what's happening in the United States of America right now. So I just want you to remember that if you're paying a little bit more, a lot of it's come down now. We got it coming down very rapidly, actually. Look at the number just released. But it really would, you know, we inherited something from Biden, and we're giving it back to you, thousands and thousands of dollars each family. We gave it to you also. Remember, forgetting about prices, and I don't want to forget about it. I would never leave a sentence like that, because they'll say, he said forget about prices. I said, despite anything you see, we gave you no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on Social Security for our great seniors. We gave you something that nobody ever thought of. This was my idea. I said, give people a deduction if they buy a car only that's made in America. Give them a deduction. They go out, borrow money. They're allowed to get a deduction. Okay. But this past filing season, 130,000 tipped workers right here in Georgia saved an average of more than $7,000 on their taxes, and that's because of no tax on tips. You know, we're building a tremendous military facility at the White House. It's a ballroom, but it's also a big military facility, a drone port on top, and tremendous things underneath. And they've been working hard, a lot of overtime. They work till 11 o'clock in the evening, almost every evening, 11:30. They get there at 6 o'clock in the morning. They're really working. And the other day I went over to them and I said, gather together.
Have a good night, Stan. Thank you very much.
It's a very big thing. It is.
Getting everything figured out. Here we go.
It's an incredible project. It's a contribution to the United States of America by very wealthy people and very wealthy companies that cost this country. But what happened is I said to all the workers, it was a Sunday and they were working on a Sunday. Maybe they shouldn't. Maybe they should be in church. I don't know. I'll get them in trouble. But they were working on Sunday, and I said, remember this, no tax on overtime, all the overtime they're making. And they gave me a big cheer. No tax on overtime. As an example, 700,000 Georgia workers saved an average of over $3,000 thanks to no tax on overtime. And 500,000 Georgia seniors paid $0 on their Social Security benefits thanks to no tax on Social Security. But perhaps most consequential of all is the provision that the great, big, beautiful bill that we're celebrating today. It's something that's beautiful. It's beautiful because it takes care of our youth. It's called the Trump accounts, and it's hot as a pistol. It's hot as a pistol.
Actually found your stream.
And under
Let's go.
this
Hey, what's
groundbreaking
up?
new policy, every American child gets a tax-free investment savings account that can grow over the course of their childhood and be used for them when they reach 18 or 21. Their parents, grandparents, employers, and loved ones can contribute up to $5,000 a year. And with the modest contribution, these accounts will reach hundreds of thousands of dollars for these young people by the time they get to, let's say 18, let's say 21. But by the time they're just young adults, they could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, most likely will be. And for decades,
sick,
Washington
dude.
politicians gave our children absolutely nothing but debt. But the Trump accounts, we're finally seeing and ensuring that every young American gets a great start in life and a really fair shot at the American dream, which is what we all want. They all aspire to that.
Got it
And
for your
under the
kiddos. Good
system,
job.
every newborn child gets
don't have shit like that in
$1,000
Canada,
deposited in their Trump account at birth.
Canada
Think of that.
sucks.
From the
I'm not going
United
there.
States government. Think of that. The government is finally giving money back to our children. You think that was easy to get from the Democrats? Not easy. Actually, they didn't vote for it. They didn't. I don't think we got one vote. We got it a unanimous
we got a
Republican
super chat.
vote. We didn't get any Democrat votes. I don't
$2
think.
super chat.
But they have a hard time justifying all of the things that they've done. But the government gives them $1,000 at birth, and from there it just goes up and up and up. And lots of people, like the employers, can put money into their children's accounts of the employees. It's a beautiful thing.
Who's
and
that
I'm
from?
seeing it. And again, over 7
Nose to
million. And it
something?
really just started, I would say, Scott, a few weeks ago, because it was all of the very, complex legal governmental things were worked out about 3-4 weeks ago. And we have over 7 million people.
Thank you very
already,
much for that
children
$2 super chat.
already,
Appreciate you.
so that's great. And I want to just tell you that generous individuals like Michael and Susan Dell, Brad Gerstner, and so many others have donated billions of dollars to fund Trump accounts for millions of children. Some people are going to take the children from states, the entire state. Like Gerstner is looking at the state of Indiana, where he contributes the money for, these are wealthy people. They've made a lot of money. They're putting it back. But Michael and Susan, they're two special, incredible people. As an example, donated $6.25 billion into the accounts for youth. They gave them for youth.
I was here when Stan's
Michael
mic wasn't
Dell,
on. Yeah, that
Susan
was
Dell.
embarrassing.
$6.25 billion. I have a friend, he gave $50 million. I said, that's peanuts. That's not even close to the $250 million that Michael Dell gave. I said, what are you doing? You can do better than that. But people are loving it. And you know what I say? Go out and buy a Dell computer, okay? Because as far as I'm concerned, that's great stuff. And the Trump Accounts app, for those that want, is now the
What's up
number
from
one
Westminster,
app
Colorado? What's
in
up?
all
I'm in
of
Thornton,
America.
baby.
Isn't that nice for our youth? People are doing it. It's just caught on. In the past 18 days, nearly
I did have to reset the
$1.5
stream,
billion
but we
have
recovered.
been deposited into the Trump accounts. Think of that. The money is pouring in. And it's for children and all sorts of advantages and tax advantages for the people that do it and make this investment in our future, because it's really an investment in our future. And all you have to do is go to trumpaccounts.gov, trumpaccounts.gov, and sign your child up for a free investment account today, and the child gets $1,000 from the government. You think that was easy to do? That wasn't easy to do. Tell the Democrats you're giving everybody $1,000. But we're pleased to be joined by some of those incredible Georgia families benefiting
Well, not
from the Trump
everybody.
accounts,
I didn't
including
get $1,000.
Cole and Allison Loden, and their
Where's mine?
3-year-old beautiful child Ray, their 2-year-old Rex, and 3-month-old daughter Ren. And Cole and Allison met at Kennesaw State University, where he played football, and he was a cheerleader and a respected guy, good student. Now Cole is a project manager helping build data centers, and just this past April, they became the first home buyers. Cole and Allison bought their first home. So I just want to come up here for a second, Cole and Allison. Come up, say a few words, wherever you may be. Where are you? Come on up. Come on, don't worry about Secret Service.
You get 4K from the VA? Wait, do I? What do you mean?
We've had people come up. One of them almost got beat up, and all they did was, I said,
get
come on up.
Money from the VA? I'm going to take it, dude.
Oh, beautiful. Wow.
MAGA socialism? Hell yeah, dude. Let me get some of that.
That's
Let me
so
get some of
nice.
that VA money.
Be careful. You can't fall like Sleepy Joe. You can't. Come on, say something. Come on, how are you? Hi, Sleep. I'll watch you.
Oh, it's a baby. Oh, baby.
Thank you, Mr. President, and the White House staff for allowing my family to be a part of this special event. It is truly an honor. Thank you, Mr. President. and your administration for the hard work and commitment that that made the Trump account possible. As a father, it's encouraging to know that our children's future can begin with an investment from day one. To every eligible new parent, I encourage you to take advantage of this opportunity by opening a Trump account for your child and continuing to invest in it each and every year.
The libs aren't going to
Mr.
do it.
President, thank you for your continued commitment to investing in American families. And on behalf of my wife and me, thank you for providing our children with a greater opportunity to pursue and achieve their American dream. Thank you, and God bless America.
God bless America. Trump accounts, baby. Dude, you know what's funny is there's people actually mad about Trump accounts. There's people mad about it just because Trump did it. If Obama did it, they would love that shit. Isn't that funny? USA, USA, USA.
Thank you
You
very
lefties
much,
know who
Bo.
you are.
That's beautiful.
You're mad about
Also
the Trump
with
accounts
us
thing.
are Dean and
That's
Gabrielle
dumb.
Fungawing and their 4 children, Elise, Jude, Isaiah, and Talia, who also have been very proudly members of the Trump accounts. And Dean and Gabrielle are both
TDS is
entrepreneurs who
insane. I
believe in
agree.
teaching their children the importance of self-reliance. And it's happening. You know, people are watching the market now. They're watching how are the stocks doing, how's it going, and they're only going up, it looks like, and we're going to keep it that way. So Dean and Gabrielle, come on up for a second, please. Wow. Wow. Beautiful.
Well, Mr. President, thank you for this honor. My American story began.
Brown
when my
people up there,
parents
lefties are
brought
gonna get
our
mad that there's
family
brown people
from
up there.
Suriname to this city.
You could
in
feel the lefties.
1990.
They're seething right. They're
We
like,
attended local schools.
brown
and
person
college
on
right
stage
here in
with
Georgia.
Trump. How dare that brown person
And
do
in
that?
2008, my wife
And
and,
they're
I
probably
lost our
really
jobs.
white, too.
Just before
The
learning,
people thinking that.
we were expecting
Just
our
saying.
first child. A friend taught me the appliance repair and service trade, and it changed our lives. Together, we built a company serving over 55,000 homes across the city. And then she fired me and made herself CEO. Later, I founded a technology startup, and that patented technology, along with our team, protects millions and millions of square feet of commercial real estate from water damage. Standing with me today are my wife and our 4 beautiful children. We opened Trump accounts for each of them, and because investing in the next generation strengthens the fabric of America.
Damn.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President, and God bless America, and God bless you.
God bless America. And God bless the U.S. of A.
Are you ready?
She made that for Kai.
Lefties are seething. The brown person spoke in favor of Trump. They don't like it when brown people do that. Brown people are not allowed to say good things about Trump.
Beautiful
That's illegal.
people. Well, thank you all. Appreciate it. But while our administration is lifting up the next generation with the power of freedom and American capitalism, proven all over the world when it's done right. It's not always done right, but when it's done right, there's nothing like it. The radical left is actively trying to destroy our children's future with the disaster known as communism. It's communism. This isn't
my
a
God.
social democrat. These are communists by another name, right? As I said in my recent address at Mount Rushmore recently, I don't know if anybody saw it, such a beautiful place.
Hell yeah, Mount Rushmore. I lived in South Dakota for a few years.
You know, the communists want to take it down. They tried taking
Georgia,
Mount
South
Rushmore
Dakota.
down.
Anyone ever been
They
there?
want to blow it up. They want to
lived
take
there.
it down. They shouldn't
3
be
years.
up there. These people are crazy.
I ran a company called Samson Exhaust.
Communism is, in my
Sold it
opinion,
in late
communism
2017.
is
Then I became
the
a
single
streamer.
greatest threat to our country and its history, including even World War I and World War II, Pearl Harbor, 9/11. I think it's the greatest threat that I've ever seen to our country. These people are stone cold crazy.
They are crazy.
And it is the
Stone
enemy
cold
of
crazy.
the free people everywhere and everywhere in the world. You see it happening, and every time it starts to happen, the areas where it's at, whether it's blue states, you see the blue states are all going bad. They're all going bad because communism is a loser. The concept, the policy, it's a loser, and it always has been, and it always will be.
Your mom always will be. Oh! If politicians swear to uphold the Constitution,
And you know, they want to
a
give
test showing they know
everything away. You want free rent, you want free house, you want what
Then
they
no
don't
one
say
would
is
do
in
it.
a
All
year
the smart
from
people
now,
stay away from running for
there'll be
politics.
absolute squalor, turmoil, and death. And that's the way it's happened all
I don't
the
know. It
way.
makes sense, though.
It goes back thousands of years by different names. But that's the way it happens all the time. It's squalor, it's poverty, it's death, it's destruction. And that's why we declare again today that the United States of America will never be a communist country.
Dank stand mode activated. There we go. Dank stand mode activated. Love it. USA, 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 USA.
Thank you. You know, remember during the State of the Union, I said that this country will never be a socialist country, remember? And I was right. They skipped socialism. They went right to communism. Georgia's a state that believes in common sense, and yet your terrible Senator, John Ossoff, he's terrible. And the Democrats in Congress are voting with the communists every single time. They're afraid of the communists. You look at it. Now, I fought Ossoff before, as you know, and we won. We had a great success against this guy. He reminds me of Pinky Herman. Did you ever see Pinky Herman? John Ossoff and the congressional Democrats voted against securing our border. They voted against our massive tax cuts that you have. They voted against the Trump accounts for your children.
I don't like socialism. It's not my
favorite. They
favorite.
want to raise your taxes by a lot, not lower them. We lowered your taxes. We gave you the greatest tax cut in the history of our country twice now. And
America's not a socialist nation, man. There's national parks, public highways, and Medicare really proving Trump wrong again.
The other side, you know,
yeah, like roads and shit are fucking awesome.
Interesting, fascinating, important.
That's that part's fine. We're not talking about that part, and you know that that's not what we're talking about.
We will lower.
We're trying to act like that we don't know that part.
Even if they didn't mean it, they'd say we will lower your taxes. These people say we're going to raise your taxes. I've never heard it before. It's a new phenomena. It's a phenomenon.
What are you smoking? I'm not smoking anything.
They voted against no tax on tips. They voted against no tax on overtime. They voted against no tax on Social Security for the seniors. They voted against voter ID. Can you believe that?
Voter ID!
Well, you saw what happened. They caught thousands of votes in New Jersey where illegal aliens were allowed to vote, thousands and thousands of votes. They voted in favor of the transgender mutilization of your children and in favor of men playing in women's sports. Isn't that lovely? They voted against lower energy prices, lower car prices, and bigger paychecks for everyone. They voted against every one of these things. John Ossoff and the Democrat communists want to let the Marxists into power.
You lose followers allowing these communist accounts spreading lies in your chat and you do nothing.
Undefended with wide open borders.
Bro, they can say whatever the fuck they want.
We will not let that happen to our country. We're not going to let it happen.
This chat's not like that, bro. So yeah, people don't want to like. I don't want only people that like Trump in the chat. I kind of want everyone in here. All right, that's kind of the way I see it. So there's a lot of people coming in and out of here, bro. It's like I need to hire a full-time employee to sit here and like ban every anti-Trump comment, and that sounds so pussy as fuck, dude. That's some pussy ass shit. So if you don't want to be a follower, because I'm not gonna be a pussy and fucking sit there and censor every anti-Trump person in the chat, that's fine. If you think that like a big line of people are going to follow you out the door, it's not going to happen. You're just going to be going by yourself. But you're more than welcome to if you want to. But I'm letting everyone know, like, this chat is fucking everybody. So, don't let anybody try and say that Stan Price's content has only fucking an echo chamber in the chat. It is fucking everybody in here, all right? I'm letting it all fly as long as nobody's breaking the YouTube rules or Twitch rules, all that kind of stuff. All right? So, or if someone's like spamming or fucking doing crazy shit, then sure. But other than that, I mean, this is a fucking wild ass chat that everyone can participate in. And that's the way it is. Freedom is freedom, goddammit. Yeah, dude, we don't want no safe space. You want a safe space, bro? I'm not doing that.
So it's a very appropriate thing because I watched this man run and he's really phenomenal, actually. Because I liked The Other Side, too. I was a big fan of The Other Side, too. Two good men, frankly, but I watched him run and it was amazing what he was able to do. Very, very successful guy, and he decided he wanted to be governor because he thought he could do some really incredible things for this state, more so than have been done. And I'm very pleased to be joined today by a true champion for the people. He just won, Georgia business leader Rick Jackson.
Yeah, Rick Jackson!
Who I'm told has a big announcement to make. I don't know what this is. Come on up here, Rick.
How much money is he asking for the war? Oh, definitely like over $1 billion or some shit. Or trillion, maybe? Maybe a trillion. What dog do I have? I got a Australian Shepherd, Border Collie.
Mr. President, what you're doing on the Trump
And a wolf
account
dog.
is to foster children.
Hey, new follower on Twitch. Thank you,
change
Jay.
lives. I know because I said earlier that it changed my life when I got a $100 Christmas gift in an orphanage. That's why here in Georgia, we should not stop with $1,000. I want to announce when I become governor, I'm going to push the state of Georgia to match the federal contribution with another $1,000.
Hey, money! I like money! Money's awesome! He wears a poop sack? I kind of want to wear a poop sack myself. That sounds awesome.
And I believe our legislature will approve that. If they don't, I will personally donate it myself.
Let me get some. I want some money. Hook it up, dude. Give me some.
Mr. President, you're fighting for Georgians every day for the state and what you're doing to lower costs. Media does not report this, but every day President Trump is bringing an unbelievable amount of business solutions to government. Let me give you an example. Not long ago, I was meeting with Susie Wiles, who, in my opinion, is the best chief of staff in the modern history. But we were talking about America's antibiotics supply chain. And I told her we bought this last American plant
Jimmy
in the United
Neutron
States
with a
in
beard.
21
I like that.
because I didn't want China
Does
to
Stan look
leverage
like
it
Jimmy
on our
Neutron with a
president
beard?
for trade. I told
Oh my
Susie
God.
something that every family should know. We produce.
I've been told
one
I
dose
should
of
be mining in Mordor.
for 7 cents. By the time it goes through all the middlemen, you pay.
I've also been told I look like I led the
Susie
charge
looked
on
at me and
January
said, well,
6th.
have you heard about Trump RX? And I said, she said, we're announcing
Standing
it
next to
tomorrow
Nancy
to sell
Pelosi's desk,
directly
get a-
to the from the manufacturer to the consumer. That's a business
Stand in
solution.
line to stand on top of it. They kissed so much ass because they didn't want to get fired. The people make up so much whatever reality in
When
their
we
brain
bought
to make
this
sense of everything.
manufacturer of antibiotics, we wanted to
I
change
get
the
it.
name to U.S. Antibiotics, and which I thought was a good name. So
Your mama's a good name.
it took the Biden administration 7 months to approve our bottle logo where it had been for the entire 35 years.
Bottle?
Then,
Wait, what?
last summer, we wanted to bring out for our kids amoxicillin extended release. Under the Trump administration, we applied to have a new drug that hadn't been here in 25 years. Under his administration, it was approved in 60 days. 60 days. So, Mr. President, thanks for what you're doing. I wish the fake news would report all these great business
fake
things that you're doing.
news!
But that's what I'm going to be doing in Georgia. I'm going to bring business solutions to
Brother
solve real
Stan, my
problems.
man, I
The other
pray you're
side
well. I
talks
am well
about
vet. Thank you very much,
affordability
my friend.
As if that's a solution.
Thank you very much.
Affordability is not a political
I want to start
problem.
adding a lot of you motherfuckers on Steam.
Affordability is a business problem. It requires business
Why is his voice
solutions,
shaking?
just like
'Cause
this
the whole
man's
world's
been
looking at
doing
him.
all his life.
Go up there, talk in front of everybody. See how easy it is. I do stand-up comedy in front of like fucking 30 people, dude, and it's
My
terrifying.
opponent wants to cut down businesses.
I'll do
and
thousands
cancel
of
them
viewers
just
online,
because
but
I
30
visited
people in real
a
life
restaurant.
is fucking.
Well, that's just wrong.
It's
We
scary,
are not
dude.
going to do that. And I'm going to make sure that Georgia is the best place to do business and reduce affordability to the lowest it's ever been. And I'm going to be this man's favorite governor.
He's running for governor. He can be the governor of Georgia.
Wow. He's going to be a great governor. He will be great.
He's
Thank
a
you very
governor.
much.
He's not a governor. He's running for
We
governor.
also have some
Idiot.
true warriors.
You
with us,
said it correct
including
me, but you don't know what
State
you're
Senator
talking about.
Brian Strickland, who is running for the job of Attorney General. That's an important one. Well, get out and vote, and he's going to be fantastic. You have my complete and total endorsement, as you know.
Hope he dances. YMCA.
And State Senator Greg Dolzwall, and that he is a fantastic guy who's, as you know, running for lieutenant governor along with Rick. That's a pretty good. Where are you? There you are. Where are you? Oh, what a man he is. You have my complete endorsement. You know that. You had it before, but you have it now. Okay? Great luck.
We're
You
lied
won't
to
need
so
it.
much
Yeah,
that I personally
everybody
don't
needs
know
luck.
what to think or believe.
You're not going to need that much.
Very
talented people. need
grown
luck
up of
too,
you to
but
say.
They don't need it that much.
Out of all the shit
And
people be
State
saying, that's
Representative
the realest
Tim
shit.
Fleming, who is running for Georgia Secretary of State.
Hey, Sanders,
And
do
they
you
all
read your
have my
condiments?
complete
Nope.
and total endorsement. They're incredible people. Thank you very much. Thank you. Congratulations. I heard you had a great win. We also have State Representative Houston Gaines with us, who's a fantastic person.
Taylor Jackson with a
And he's running
$20
for
super
Congress.
chat.
And
Thank you very much.
you already have my endorsement, and you already won your primary in record numbers, and now you have to go and beat a Democrat. Good luck. We'll be helping you, okay? Good luck.
Stan, you doing Kill Tony next?
I want to thank as well. He was here. I didn't know he was
have to
going
live
be
in
here.
Austin for like a
Treasury
few months and go there
Secretary. I think
every
he's
night
going to go
until they
down
pick
as the
me.
best ever. Scott
I don't know if I
Bessent.
want to do that. I have a house here in Colorado, you know? Did you vote for Trump? I've never voted, but I wanted Trump to win all 3 times. I kind
That's
of
good,
regret
Scott.
not voting because I could
Don't make
have
him
said
too
that
popular. I won't like
did
him
vote for
anymore.
Trump, but I can't say that because I've never done it.
That's very good. Secretary of Education, a woman who's absolutely incredible. She's moving education back to the States. Linda McMahon.
Do 20 push-ups.
And she's
Can I
phenomenal.
break them up in the 10s? You got a minute for Kill Tony?
She's getting it back to
like
the
20
States so
minutes
the
of
parents
material.
can run
I could go up there for a
the
while.
education. And I met your school board people.
It's
They
not
were
the
really
best material,
great
but I have
people,
about 20 minutes.
You know, they want to work with the parents, and that's what we're doing. And Linda, you are doing some great job. She's moving it back. Not easy. Not easy. That's years and years
You do
of
10 sets of 2 push-ups.
turmoil that went trying to do it. She just gets it done. This woman is incredible. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Another great person and great administrator, a woman who's really smart. Everybody loves her. Everybody respects her. And she runs a thing called small business, but small business, when you add it all up, is probably bigger than any bank in the world, right? Kelly Loeffler, and you're here with Jeff. Jeff, stand up.
As long as we identify as left and right, we all lose. And, you know, like, it's not
Thank
about
you.
left or right. It's
Great
just
job.
kind of like grouped up
Treasurer of the
ideas.
United States.
These ideas
a
group
man
here, these
who
ideas group here.
Was a
I don't know.
senator here, and he was so ahead
Like a
of
bunch of
everybody.
cells.
He was
Everyone's
so great. I
weird.
said, "You want to be treasurer?" And he said, "I'd like to be treasurer. That'd be good." He's a great man. He's a person that loves Georgia like a lot. And it was not easy for him to take the other job, but he gets here. I'm sure he gets here plenty, but he loves Georgia. Brandon Beach. Brandon. Cobb County School Superintendent Chris Ragsdale with a beautiful family. With a beautiful family. And we have a man named
$50
Ralph
super
Reed.
chat
Has anyone,
from
have
Z
you
Corp.
heard of Ralph Reed? Ralph Reed.
Alpha.
He is a
I own a 5-acre home in
man
rural Georgia.
that,
Democrat or Republican, be better
with
for
his
my
group,
future
a
taxes.
great
This
religious
race
leader,
concerns
maybe
me.
the greatest
Thank you
religious
and good
leader,
luck.
but with his group,
Thank you for the message.
is a
Thank you for the
$10 million
$50 super chat,
doorbells
friend.
hit, and this was certified stuff. 10 million doorbells. He pressed 10, not personally, but he pressed a lot of them himself. And they wanted to make sure we had a big victory. It's almost a couple of years
50
ago.
banger
18
indeed,
months.
dude. That's awesome.
And,
Thank you.
I just want to thank Ralph Reed. Thank you
That's
very
so
much.
cool.
Ralph. Thank you. Great job.
Stay making easy money.
Great leader.
I'm
And
just
one of the
sitting
best
here,
lawyers
dude.
in the country, a friend of mine. He's really incredible, and he's really based out of
that
Georgia.
was awesome.
Spends
I'm
a lot
not
of
gonna.
his time in
I'm
Atlanta.
not gonna
David
complain,
Schoen.
dude.
Where's David? There's David. Hi, David. He's a great lawyer. You got
Somebody's
a problem?
mad
Go
at me
to
for
David.
sitting here and doing.
Thank you, David. And Alveda King. So Alveda was,
That was awesome.
with me from day one. Where's Alveda?
I mean, you know what I mean? That's amazing.
She was with me.
What about independence?
She was with me from day one when it was not at all fashionable. She was taking more grief, Alveda, but
Whatever
she knew
makes
what
you
she
feel
was
better
doing,
about
and
it,
now
bro.
She's like the
You
queen
know?
of the world, right? Look at her.
Whatever
Thank
side,
you, Doug.
whatever
We
vote,
appreciate
don't
it.
vote, whatever makes you feel better about it. I don't know.
You always
That's
like
kinda
those
what I see.
people when it wasn't fashionable,
Where
like
do you
front
feel
row
best
Joes.
with?
It wasn't fashionable, like the ladies from North Carolina, which maybe it wasn't fashionable. Well, they had a good time at least. But these are great people. Thank you all. Thank
Stan
you
is
all.
sponsored by
Great-
Brondo.
great
That
group.
there's
And you guys get yourselves
mutilator.
elected,
Oh my
please.
God, I would love that.
I also want to thank a man who had
make
to
Brondo
stay
real.
back in Washington to vote for Making America Great Again. Maybe the most.
I just thought of the most Make America Great Again product of all time. Okay. So I was thinking of Brondo, right? Now, with Brondo, the problem with it, because it's supposed to be for people and plants, the problem with it is that it's Gatorade, and that's bad for plants. So I was like, dude, we should make our own Brondo, but we should fix the problem, right? We should have a beverage. We could call it Brondo, and it's good for both people and plants, right? And we could just use water. Because, like, it's good for both of us, and we could call it Brondo. Genius idea. This is why I'm the streamer, all right? And you're the viewer, all right? You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
most important man in this room right now is not here. His name is Mike Collins, and he's going to beat Pee Wee Herman.
Needs electrolytes. Fuck! Are electrolytes bad for plants?
And the reason he's not
I
here
need to
is
AI
me.
this.
He wanted to be here. He wanted to be. They
Dr.
wanted to
Trump.
change. I said, don't change.
That sounds good.
Mike's not here, and it is my fault because we have a very big vote coming up on the military, farming, and other important things in a little while. It's going to be a little while. And I got to have Mike in Congress because he's like maybe the most, but certainly one of the most highly respected congressmen, Republican or Democrat, in Washington. Mike Collins is an amazingly respected man. He got the look, he's got the whole deal. And I said, Mike, I'm sort of here because of you. I said, Mike, if you're here, I'm going to be extremely upset with you because he has to vote. And, you know, it's razor thin. We lose all the Democrat votes on all these things.
I hate
Think
that
of
you're
the
from
tax
Colorado,
cuts, biggest
fucking
tax
loser,
cuts in
back and
history they vote against. They vote against everything. Because you know why? They have Trump derangement
Doesn't affect
syndrome.
me,
That's
dude.
why.
I'm just chilling in my home.
But I
that
hope you're
bought.
going to vote for
that
Mike,
I live
and
in.
you've got to vote for him because he's running
thanks, YouTube
against,
buddy.
I call him Pee Wee Herman. He's Pee Wee Herman lookalike. You know, I don't know, people don't know this, but I beat him once before as a congressional candidate. Does anybody know that?
Too much is
he
bad
ran
for plants.
Congress
It's salt. Oh, yeah, electrolytes.
a number of years ago.
Bad for plants because
I got
it's salt.
involved in the race at the request of a friend of mine from Georgia.
I'm going to crack this one.
Because they didn't like him, and he was easily winning. He was winning by 25 points, and there were 5 people in the race, and he was way up. He was above 50. If you get above 50, you get it. And I backed a person, Karen, you probably remember. Didn't know her at all, but I thought anybody would be better than this guy. And he went from 70 to,
How do I
believe
know
it or
your
not,
voice?
49.9.
It's very famous all over
And
the
that
world.
meant he was now in a runoff, so he thought
Behold,
he had it made.
I'm Stanimus.
And
Very famous
he was in a
YouTuber.
runoff. And I got involved a little bit. I came here twice. I did a couple of rallies, and she ended up winning the race. He lost. But I have to hand it to him, because instead of being a congressman, he later on became a senator. If he was a congressman, he probably
Join the
wouldn't have
Discord,
run. Who knows?
motherfuckers. You know
I
what?
give
Thank
him
you
a little credit
very
for
much
that.
for that reminder.
But he was easy to beat.
I'm gonna
He
pick some
wasn't-
Twitch
I can't
mods
believe
here,
that he's a
dude.
senator, and he's
Lynn
not
Renee.
respected at all in
You're
Washington.
getting Twitch
you don't
modded
even
up.
hear his name mentioned. You don't hear his name
I
mentioned.
think that'd be a good one.
I mean, I hear all the names. I hear all the bad
Vermont.
ones and the good ones. I hear them all.
Huh?
But you don't hear his name mentioned. He's not even a factor. But you have a guy that is the
Lynn
most
Renee.
respected, just about one of the most respected people in Mike Collins. And I hope you're able to go out and
I
really
have
cast
a
your vote
company
for him.
meeting
He will
real
bring
quick.
so much.
All
They
right,
call
Lynn
it
Renee,
pork,
we're
we
modding
call
it up.
money.
There we go.
But he'll bring a
Not
lot
that
of
Twitch chat needs it.
action
Twitch
back
chat's
to
so
your
chill. It's
state.
YouTube that needs it.
He's a great guy, and
We
he
need some
loves your
YouTube
state,
mods,
and
bro.
he's worked hard.
Someone that's not gonna ban every lefty
got the
that
whole
comes in here and
package.
talks shit, though.
Mike Collins, vote for
I need
Mike.
someone that can handle that.
And he's hard at work. He's hard at work right now in Washington. And last but not least, we have the CEO of. So I like baseball,
Stan is the only dude
I like
I know
this.
that could eat a whole meal and
but
still
this
be
guy's
hungry.
done such a great job.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
like,
the Mets have
like
the
a
highest
competitive eating skill.
Salary in baseball, and they lose all the time.
Imagine
I'm
how many
telling
hot dogs I can eat.
you. And I say,
Dip 'em
maybe
in
we
water.
could steal this guy.
You know?
But the team, the way the Atlanta Braves has been managed for years.
I mean, mods for all your platforms.
For
Well, if
years
I'm
and
out and
years.
about IRL and shit's going on, sure. But
And he's
like,
the CEO of the Atlanta Braves, Mike Plant. He's been, you know, you don't realize how good he is, you know? When you have one of these guys,
Brittany, you could mod the other one.
there are teams like that, you know, where they never go down. Then you have other teams, we're rebuilding. They've been rebuilding for years. I don't want to mention teams because I know all the owners are all friends of mine. I get myself in trouble. But they're always rebuilding. We're rebuilding. This guy never rebuilds. He just stays at the top. He's amazing. And then he loses the best player. He loses a great first baseman. I would say great first baseman. And they keep going along. And they get things for the first
When are you
baseman.
going in public, pussy stand? I
and
go
he
out in
was
public
really
all the
good.
time.
Dodgers got
Come
him.
say hi.
But I watched the Braves for years, and they've done
Yeah,
such a
dude.
great job.
People
So
approach
along
me
with
every time I go
one
out
of the
and
best
say hi to me
managers
everywhere.
in baseball, Braves
I
legend.
take pictures of everyone, say hi to everyone.
Snitker,
No one's ever a dick. I bet
Brian
you some of the people that take
Snitker,
pictures, they probably
who was
haters,
recently
but when they see
inducted
me, they're
into the
nice. It's weird.
baseball
I've never had a bad experience
Hall
yet.
of Fame.
Maybe you
Brian,
could change
both
that.
of you come up. Would you both come up? Come on up here. They deserve a little credit. They deserve credit. I mean, I've suffered. I've suffered with teams for the
Bob Ross
years I've
mentality.
suffered.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, listen.
Lynn Renee, welcome back.
They say you're not allowed to do that. Do it.
Who are they booing?
Thank you,
this
Mr.
live?
President. Welcome
This
to
was like
Marietta.
an
And as
hour
you
or two
can
ago or
see,
some
Braves
shit.
country is a real thing. And you got a room full of Braves country right here.
Not booing? Okay.
Mike and I presented President Trump with one of our 4th of July 250th anniversary jerseys that the team wore over that weekend. And I just wanted to tell President Trump that we're going to be back in Washington about a year from now.
Yeah, I agree.
We're going to give him another world championship jersey. So thank you.
Well, when I see, I'll take care of it. Lob Ross, that's me. I love that.
Well said, Snit. Mr. President, I just want to say when you're done throwing four-seam fastballs for the United States of America, come back and do it for the Atlanta Braves. Thank you.
When Trump leaves office, politics is going to be so boring.
That's a great team. Those two are a great
Yeah, bro.
team. No, it's true. You watch us suffer
Once
with these
he
teams
leaves
for
office, I don't know
years
if
and
it's
years.
that boring. I
These
probably
guys
won't
every
make
year, they
politics
have a great
content. I'll still
team.
do the news.
So that's called talent.
I just
Some
like
people
covering
have it,
Trump.
some people don't. Most people don't.
2 more years to cover him, bro.
But under the
Lots
Trump
of time for me.
administration, Georgia is prospering again and America's winning again because we finally have a president who puts America first. We put America first. And I'm so proud of it, under my most favored nation, if you look at our policy.
It's been a
on
wild
drugs,
ride, bro. 2 more
we
years.
have a most
Let's go.
favored nation policy, meaning
Maybe more.
of
You
all
never
the
know. Could
nations
be-
in the world, we have
be
to
6
get the
more
most
years, you know?
favored price. And it wasn't easy, and I'm not going to bore you by saying I had to get other nations to approve it. And I did threaten them with tariffs if they didn't approve it. And I threatened the drug companies. I threatened everybody to get this done. And no other president even tried because they said it was impossible to do. But we're delivering the largest prescription drug price cuts in history by
Jennifer in the
a
chat
difference
says,
of
"We love
400,
Trump."
500, and 600% reduction.
Rubio 2028.
So for
I
decades,
like him,
Americans
dude.
paid
He gets shit done.
the
He's a
highest
doer.
price for prescription drugs anywhere in the world. We were the highest price anywhere in the world, and now we're paying the lowest price anywhere in the world, and that has a huge impact on your healthcare costs, really on everything. I'm very proud of it. Everybody said it couldn't be done. No other president even tried it, because you had to get the drug companies, which is tough, but then you had to get the other nations to approve it, which is even tougher. So all you have to do now is go to TrumpRx.gov, and you're going to get drugs for prices that you never believed. I mean, prices where they're 80%, 70%, 60%, 90% in one case I saw, lower. So go there and just get your drugs, and at a minimum, price them out and go to your store and see if they can match it, but I don't think anybody's going to match them. It's been amazing. Think of it. We went from the highest price 1 year ago, the highest priced drugs anywhere in the world, like the fat drug. It cost, think of it.
$2 super chat from Brian. Love
Think
your
of it.
content. It keeps me going. Much love. Thank you very much for the
cost-
$2 super chat, friend.
$1,400 in New York, and in London it was $87. Okay, I told you I have a friend of mine. He's fat as you never saw a guy like this. He's a very
fat drug.
smart guy.
I love that.
Scott knows
That's what
him
it should
very
be
well. He's
called.
a great businessman, but highly neurotic.
You need the fat
Always
drug.
eating. Eating, he does two
Getting
things.
cheaper.
He eats and he makes deals.
There is. I need to take
And
my
the
one a
eating
day
he's
vitamin.
not good at, other than quantity. But the making deals, he's very good. But he called me up because
One a day for men.
then I buy this fat drug,
Is this even like worth
and
it?
now he calls me Mr. President. He used to
I've
call
never
me
looked
Donnie.
it up. I just
Donnie,
took it because I thought I should.
I buy this fat drug.
Smells like shit.
And in New York, I pay $1,400. And in London, I just paid $87. They said, "You're so rich, how do you even know?" He said, "I don't know. My people told me that." And so he said, I went out and I had it checked. And it was from the same exact company, the same plant. It was actually made in the United States, the same everything. He said, "What the hell kind of a deal? I'm paying like almost 10 times as much." I said, "That's the system." But it really awoke in me, and I said, I got to do something about it, because he's right. A pill that will sell for $10 in London or in Munich, $10, is selling for $100 or $120.
Watching from
for
the
a pill
toilet? Hell yeah.
in New York City or
Who's
Chicago
watching from the
or
toilet
St.
right
Louis
now?
or
Let me
any other
know.
place. And I said, we got to do it. It's unfair. And
There's
I
a
called
lot
up
of you,
the
aren't
drug
there?
companies, and they fought me, and then they
Wash
said,
your
"You're right."
hands.
You know, they had all sorts of excuses. Well, we have to do research. I said, well, you're doing research for other countries too, right? So they
Sup, guy?
finally
I see you in the chat.
gave
What's up,
in
dude?
Under very, very tough time for them. And then they said, and they gave in because they never thought I'd get the countries to do it. And I called up France. I started with Emmanuel Macron. I said, Emmanuel,
Gross.
You
All
must
you guys watching while going to the
raise your drug
bathroom?
price.
That's gross.
Oh, Donald, why would
You're
I do
talking to
that?
me?
Because we're paying too high, and you're paying too low, and we're going to meet somewhere in the middle.
Disrespectful.
No, Donald, I will not do that. Yes, you will. No, I won't, Donald. I will not do that, Donald. He said, yes, you will. And then finally he said, no. I said, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a 200% tariff on every bottle of wine and champagne coming out of France. And he said, Scott was there, and he said, Donald, it would be my honor to do that.
That was a perfect
And we got
accent.
France, and we got all of them the same way. That's too complicated. But we got it, and now we have favored nations, and we pay the lowest prices anywhere in the world from the highest prices. And that alone should win us the midterms, but it's not going to be that easy with the cheating and everything else that goes on. So make it too
I hate
big to
taking
rig.
pills.
Remember my statement, too big to rig?
Never liked
Make
it.
it too big to rig, and watch those machines.
And that one a day vitamin is so
Every
fucking
day
big,
we're
dude.
liberating our communities from the scourge
barely
of
fits down my
migrant
tight
crime.
throat.
And nearby Clayton County, Georgia, federal law enforcement recently charged an illegal alien murder from Mexico who shot a man in the torso and then shot another twice in the heart.
You can get it in a gummy? Oh my God, that sounds so much
Bowen
better.
County, ICE arrested
Brittany's
an illegal
torturing me with this.
alien who
Her fault.
sexually assaulted an 11-year-old girl and held her 10-year-old sister at knife point for 1 week. John Ossoff and the Democrat communities, they voted to defund ICE and leave Georgia families at the mercy of the monstrous criminals that we're getting out of here. We're getting them out at record speed.
If I lost, they cheated. If I won, then fine.
And by the way, we always
still makes you
stand
mad?
with
We
the
love that
heroes, the
shit.
patriots of ICE and Border Patrol.
We love it, man.
They take,
If it bothers you, it
they
makes us love
take
it more.
such abuse.
You need to let it go.
and they do their job. And our strong borders
I'm just
are
laughing from thinking about that shit.
really
That shit
it's
was
a
like 10 years
policy
ago,
of
dude.
helping to bring down the cost of living. It really is. It's under Biden, over 60% of the increase in housing rental. The rental cost demand came from the flood of illegal aliens coming into our country. The government would pay thousands of dollars a month for apartments for illegal aliens. But for our warriors, for our ex-servicemen, for people that served in our military for 20 years and 25 years, and then they couldn't get into an apartment. They were living in the street. They didn't do anything. But they took care of illegal aliens, paying thousands of dollars a month in some of the most luxurious hotels in the country. It's crazy what they were doing. It's crazy.
New follower.
But
New
thanks to
follower.
our policies, the cost of rent is now down by more than 10% in a short period. And the Atlanta area, compared to the peak of the border invasion, I mean, these people were occupying all the apartments that the government was paying, and they were never going to be great. They were never going to be, remember the word I made up, the caravans. They came in thousands and thousands came by caravan, and many murders were in these caravans. To stop the massive theft of taxpayer dollars,
Stan,
including
young
by
man.
the
What's up,
millions
Mac?
and millions, we have launched the war on fraud, led by Vice President J.D. Vance. He's doing a great job.
Smokey in the Twitch chat, who is also the last person who followed.
We ended
Thank you for
Medicaid
following.
for illegal immigrants, and we redirected $50 billion to make the largest investment in rural health in the history of our country. You're getting hospitals built in areas just like this that the Democrats would never do it. Number one, they said that's Trump country. We're not going to do anything. They wouldn't spend because we did.
Brent,
We
is
got
it down?
tremendous votes.
My
In your
mortgage
whole
went up.
state, we got tremendous. We
My
won
shit
in a
went up.
landslide.
What the fuck?
In just 18 months, we've
How's
turned
that
this
happen?
country around like nobody's ever seen before. Think of it. Our border is secure. Jobs are up.
Border
Inflation
is
is way
secure.
down. Factories are opening. Investment is
Through the
pouring
bomb
into
pop
our
Stannis.
country.
Thank you very much.
I told you, $19.2 trillion. Our military is more powerful than it has ever been before by far. You see that?
Yes,
Venezuela,
I am a real person.
Iran. America is back. It's
There are
stronger
AI
than
versions
ever
of me out
before,
there
and I'm telling you, it's
that don't
only
mind
going
of their
one way.
own.
It's going up. As long as we keep our current thinking, our current system, it's going up. If you go the other way, nothing ever succeeds. I made the statement once, with communism, everything turns to shit. Okay?
Oh, he said a bad
true.
word. Clip it and ship it.
Terrible thing.
That's a short for me. I'm making a short out of that tomorrow. Yep, I'm making a short out of that.
My wife hates it when I do that. She said, you were doing so nicely, and then you had to use a foul word. You know, Franklin
Clip it
Graham
and
wrote me
ship
a
it.
letter.
That's right.
President Trump, I love your speeches. I think they're great. But, sir, if you wouldn't use foul language, the speeches would even be better. And I wrote him back. I said, actually, frankly, they wouldn't, you know. Because there's like no word that can replace that word with respect to the subject matter that we're talking about, right? But that's all right. But I try hard. I try hard to keep them clean. But it's true. With
You saw
communism,
ICE at
everything.
Target last week. They were getting takeaway.
With the help of our Republican majorities in Congress, we will
ICE was
crush
here in my
violent
small town
crime,
in Maine
impose
last
harsh
week.
new penalties for dangerous repeat
Have you seen
offenders.
ICE agents?
Crack down on
I haven't seen
Marxist
any.
proxy. Oh, these prosecutors are
Denver.
so bad. They're so evil. What they do.
Are you a veteran? Yeah,
And
it's
the
in the
rogue
Marines.
judges, you don't have a chance in front of these people. If Obama puts in a judge, I don't care how good your case is, you barely have a chance of victory. And nobody suffers it like I do. I get an Obama judge. First thing, who appointed the judge? Barack Hussein Obama. Oh, that's a problem. And we will end no cash
They were taking away a
bail.
shoplifter,
the real bad
drug
stuff.
dealer.
These guys, they get out, they kill somebody, they're let out, they kill somebody the same afternoon. We'll pass the great health care plan. It's called our great health care plan. That's the name of it, to stop all payments to big insurance companies.
Oh, you're really
and
good
give
YouTuber.
the
Just
money directly to the people so they can buy their own health care, which will be much better, and you will save a lot of money.
And save money.
Because as you see, Obamacare is a total disaster. It's been a disaster. It's gone up through the roof. It's a total disaster. We want to spend the money. We want to give you the money directly.
Sweating more than you do? Is he sweating or is that shit
What's
paid on?
What's happening is these insurance companies taking billions and billions of dollars, and they don't give a damn about you. And you go out and you get crummy health care
It could be hot
at
as
a price
fuck in
that's
there.
unaffordable. So we want to give you the money, and you spend the money, and you go around and negotiate. You're going to have money left over. It's so much better, and you're going to have much better health care.
If you're back again fully, I plan on subbing again next payday.
And finally, we have to pass the
We're gonna
Save
get you gift
America
subbed up,
Act
don't worry.
to defend American elections.
I love how he says billions. Yeah, dude, it's like one of his best ones. He is in Georgia.
And I have to say, Mike Johnson and Congress have done a great job, but we're having a hard time in the Senate. The Senate, what they're doing is just not right. Congress is going to pass it again. They passed it 3 times. They're going to pass it again. It's like the Senate is a place that you send things when you want them to die. We can't do this, and we're not going to take
Kids
this
look
any
bored as
longer.
fuck.
We're not
That
going to
chick
take
just
it.
yawned.
I'm trying to be nice.
You can't see it on the
Trying
short
to be
stream,
really
but there's a
nice.
kid
You saw
behind him
we
that
had
just
a big
yawned.
victory last night in Arizona. I've had victories everywhere, but we're not going to be able to take it much longer when they can't get past voter ID, proof of citizenship, no mail-in
It
ballots.
was
because they're crooked as
109%
hell.
Trump, not anymore. Where'd
So
that
right now,
extra
Congress
9%
is
come
working
from?
to
That's
get
kind
as
of
much of
interesting.
our plan as possible
Can you make
into
that,
the
explain that
budget
for us,
bill
for the
to
group?
identify and really terminate. Look, what they should do, very simple. A lot of you don't know about filibuster. They should terminate the filibuster and approve everything. Because the Democrats are going to do it. The Democrats are going to terminate the filibuster as soon as they have a chance. And then they're going to approve Puerto Rico and D.C. as a state. They got 4 more senators. They're going to end up with 12 more congressmen. They're going to get like 40 electoral votes. If they are allowed to do that, by that time I'll be sitting home. And I'm not a big crier. I don't think you want to see me cry, you know? There are some people, they do very well when they cry. But you don't want to see me cry. But I may be crying when I'll be sitting home and I'll say I told them.
This guy does not look like
really
he cries.
terminate the filibuster, get everything approved right away. Because you're going to have a stoppage.
Crying's for
You're going to have a
losers.
stoppage in September. The Democrats won't approve everything. They become deranged, like deranged Jack
It's very
Smith.
mixed in
Remember
the
that
chat.
deranged
He
sick
is the
puppy?
best. I hate
They're
him.
deranged, and they won't approve.
He's gonna do it.
You're going to have a shutdown in September.
Love him.
And in 2 years
He's
later,
gonna
you
say
have the
it.
debt ceiling bill. They
There's
would
so
love
much-
it. I call it the 1929.
This chat's wild.
You know what 1929 means? That was not a good year. And there's no reason for it.
What?
They should
We've got
terminate the
jewels?
filibuster. Everybody call John Thune at the Senate. He's the leader of the Republican Party, and tell him to get this stuff approved.
Where the jewels at? Got to figure this out.
So we're fighting so that all voters must show voter ID. We're fighting so that all voters must provide proof of citizenship, okay? And also the no mail-in ballots, very important. And we're doing exceptions for illness, disability, military deployment, travel. If you're away and you have problems, we'll be very easy on that. Look, if you're away, if you're in the military, you want to vote, we want you to vote. But we'll also enshrine in permanent law, no men in
We got
women's sports.
jewels somewhere. I'm
and no
trying to figure that out.
transgender
Thank you, whoever
surgery
gave me the
for
jewels.
your children.
There's like a bunch of jewels. I don't know. Anyone else seeing that?
So, ladies and gentlemen of Georgia, the golden age of America is upon us. We are in the golden age. This is the greatest we'll ever be. And together, with your help and the patriots all across this magnificent land, we love our country. We will make America powerful again. We will make America wealthy again. We will make America healthy again. We will make America strong again. We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again. Thank you very much. Thank you, Georgia. Thank you.
I can't play that, but I do have another song that I could play. So yeah, that was Trump's speech today. He had a rally in Georgia. He sure did. A lot of people didn't like the things he had to say. A lot of people got mad. A lot of people loved it. It was a great speech. Some say the very best speech. Bella Rooney says, I hate him. Can you react to the bricks and minifrig scandal? Bro, I don't know anything about that. I don't even know what that is, but I've heard it so much. If I react to that, I'm going in so blind. So I would need something that like Barney styles it for me, because I don't know anything about that. I'm so out of the loop, like totally. Bullshit, bro. I don't know anything about it. I have to do my research, figure it out. Look it up. It's very interesting. Okay. There is, we had a couple other things. Let me see what I have here. We did a short on this. I have a bunch of clips from this. Oh yeah, there was a guy. Okay, did you guys see this?
More so than ever before.
Look at this guy behind him.
Today than we've ever had.
Look at this guy behind him, dude.
With the Islamic Republic of Iran, and I call it that because let me tell you, they're getting hit so hard, and they want to make a deal.
Look at this guy behind him. That's so funny.
They're not ready to make a deal. Any time in the history of our country, and Americans are working today.
Bro, his face is so long.
Before we have more jobs today than we've.
He's got one of those like really long faces. I got the hamburger head, so you know I'm one to talk. I'm just saying he's got a long face.
And I call it.
But yeah, there's that. There's a couple other things. What's up, Brittany? What are they saying? Why the long face? What the fuck? That was funny, dude. You're a genius. His buddies told him to stop. I mean, he's already a legend, so this is just the way it is. Oh yeah, check out this. I did a short on this lady, but check out this like white liberal woman. Look at her, bro. She says, "Is this my sign to convert?" Watch. Fucking prayer music. Is this my sign to convert? Like what? What the fuck? Dearborn? Yeah, maybe she's in Dearborn. I don't know. She's crying. Watch, tears are gonna run down her face. She's trying to get it. She's trying to get tears. Yeah, she has tears going down her face. There it is. There you go. Yeah. Bro, she recorded herself doing that and uploaded it to the internet. I'm just saying she did that. Okay. Watch. Look, dude, does she look like she's just trying to get attention? Like, that's what it looks like to me. Watch one more time. Watch one more time. She looks like she just wants attention. Is this my sign to convert? Convert to Islam? Are you trying to oppress yourself? What? Stan, are you pro-Palestine? I'm not pro-Israel or pro-Palestine. I don't give a fuck about either one of them. They can just go over there and kill each other for the next 1,000 years, dude. I don't give a fuck. That's my answer. And I know some of you are gonna get mad because you want me to give. There's the Jews. They want me to give a fuck about their side, and then there's the Muslims. They want me to give a fuck about their side. I don't give a fuck about either side at all. It has nothing to do with me. When I go outside, I see none of that shit. All my problems in my life have nothing to do with that fucking shit. I don't want any more problems in my life at all. I don't, those people's problems, they have to go work that out amongst themselves. All right? Oh shit, one side's fucking winning. That's what happens when people fight, dude. There's people fight and there's usually a winner. These are people that are fighting. Not my fucking problem, dude. That's a complicated ass mess and can of worms that I don't want any part in. And everyone that got all fucking absorbed into that and that's your like entire life, I feel bad for you. That's crazy that you made that fucking problem over there your whole identity. That's crazy. I feel bad for you. I make it 0% of my identity. I say, fuck all that shit. You know what? I would rather laugh at Trump posting AI memes than go cry about that shit. That has nothing to do with me. So, yeah, and I know you don't like that. Too fucking bad. I'm not the only one that feels that way. There's a fuck ton of us that feel that way. We don't give a shit. We don't give a shit, dude. Not my problem. Your problems in your life, people watching this stream, the people who don't like me. The people who don't like me. And you're hate watching or whatever. Your problems? Those are not my fucking problems. Those are your fucking problems. And I don't give a fuck about it. Just saying. I don't. Check out this shit. Check out this shit. This is in the candy aisle of a store.
Do you want to get some candy?
Really, Mommy? Sure. Yes,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like, there's a lot of righties that are trying so fucking hard to be tolerant, and then shit like this comes out, and then it just like completely sets them back to zero of tolerance. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's righties, they're trying so fucking hard, right? They want to be accepting of people, you know? But this shit right here, it just makes them say, nope, fuck that. Nope, fuck that. That's what happens. I'm not wrong.
You found what you wanted?
I'm fucking
Found
right.
what you wanted?
Yeah.
It's so obvious.
Okay.
Just saying.
Do you want to get some candy?
Bleach. Yeah, it's so cringe. It's just for attention. And like these people, if this person's even trans, sometimes it's not even real. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they just want attention. I think this person just wants fucking attention because they're putting all this shit on the internet. I think the attention of the internet is the most important part of everything going on here for this person. And all they're doing is setting the progress of accepting trans people that we've made as a culture in America and the world go backwards. That's what these people do. They make it go backwards. There was a lot of progress. I'm proud of it. I like being an accepting culture. All right? I like that shit. And yeah, this stuff right here, that's not making it go forward in a positive way at all. That's real. Does this not set back the trans movement backwards? Like, what about this sets the trans movement forward? Nothing. Nothing about it. All this does is cause more people to say, nope, not fucking with that. That's fucking weird, man. That's all it's doing. It's accomplishing nothing but hurt. It's like the trans movement is a self-fulfilling prophecy of self-destruction, dude. They're just like, we don't even have to do anything. Anyone, well, not we, I don't really give a fuck, but people that are against trans everything, you don't even have to do anything. This right here is just going to exist all on its own. You don't even have to try. You know, I'm like pro just fucking get along with everybody. You know, everyone has you want to chop your dick off, dude? Knock yourself out. Go for it, bro. All right. Fucking this right here, not going to help that cause. Not helping. Any lefty that can admit that, I'm proud of you. Check this out. President Trump's approval rating among his party is higher than any other president this century. I like how they say this century. It's like 25 years, you know, so it's a quarter century.
Trump is still very popular with Republicans. Just take a look here. Okay, 21st century own party approval rating. About at this point in the second term, we got Trump, we got Obama, we got Bush. Look, they're all fairly popular, but the one who is the most popular, and we have seen this time in and time out, no matter when you look, is Donald John Trump. He's the only one who's over 80%. 83% of Republicans still approve of the job that Donald Trump is doing as president. He still has that magic touch. We'll see if it carries over to South Carolina, but we've seen it in primaries this year, Senate primaries, and that is because he is still a very popular man, historically popular when it comes to his own party liking and approving of the job that.
Yeah, like MAGA is like the most like loyal political party ever, dude. Like it's pretty crazy how popular it is. Makes sense. Damn, Bush was 2% more popular than Obama in the second term. That's kind of interesting. I was a kid, so I don't really remember much about Bush. I did go to Iraq in 2007. I was 19 years old. But I didn't know shit about the world at all, let alone politics or Bush or anything. I just knew Iraqi war, go over there, fucking kill bad guys, blow shit up. That's all I was thinking in my fucking mind at 19 years old. Yeah, and I went at night because 9/11. Yeah, that's why I went to that war. Yeah, 100%. I was a child, an actual child, when 9/11 happened, and then I grew up and then went to the war that sparked, which is kind of interesting. Now I'm fucking old. Now that's all in the past. That's not even new anymore. That's all old shit, bro. Like so much has happened since then. Crazy. Moving on to see. Oh, here we go. Here's Trump. President Trump takes part in the dignified transfer of 4 U.S. troops killed in the Middle East. And here they are right here. First Lieutenant Tyler James Freehan, 25 of Iwa Beach, Hawaii. Sergeant Angel Rampersad, 28 of New York. Sergeant Michael Emmanuel Swinton, 30 of Fayetteville, North Carolina. And Sergeant Angel S. Rampersad, 28 of Ozone Park, New York. We don't have sound, but oh, it's not working. There we go. This one says Isabel Gonzalez, but I don't see her in the list. I was so confused by that for a second. I think this list is wrong or something. There's an error here on this list because where is Isabel Gonzalez, 19 years old, not on the list. There's 25, 28, 30, and 28. Something is wrong on this list. And that, I mean, just gonna be honest, I know this guy posts a lot and he does a lot of journalist stuff, but like, this is not one you get fucking wrong, dude. I don't know. That's just the way I feel about it. Moving on. Woman mocks President Trump for getting kicked out of Spain's soccer pictures after the World Cup. Bro, have you guys seen the movie Blade? Anyone see the movie Blade? Remember that guy, the vampire that gets killed by the fucking light? And it gets tortured by a UV light? Anybody, hold on. Does anybody following? Anybody tracking? Let me full screen this?
Baby Trump.
Okay. Do you guys, is it Pearl? I think it's Pearl is the name. Okay, you guys remember the vampire from Blade? The big one, the big vampire? What are you laughing at, Brandy? What's so funny? What you laughing at? Hold on. Big vampire from Blade. Yeah, there we go. The big vampire from Blade. Pearl. Yeah, Pearl. That's the name. Pearl. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, just, you know, No, not Buffy the Vampire, a different vampire thing. But yeah, Pearl. That's right. Somebody remembered the name. I can't believe one of you, dude. Xenu, you're dope. All right, you're dope. Pearl. Oh, who else? There was someone else. It was Wolfie. Wolfie was first. Wolfie, you're dope. Pearl, you're also dope for validating. Ursula? No. It's apparently it's Pearl. Apparently it's Pearl, the vampire from from Blade, the first Marvel movie. Bro, I can't even. Okay, we have to listen to her for 25 seconds, but I'm just saying, like, this was the first thing my brain popped up. Funny story, when I was a kid, Blade came out, and I wasn't even 13 years old. I wasn't old enough. I was 11 when Blade came out, right? And I heard it was really cool, and I went to the movie theater, and then we were trying to buy tickets to see Blade, but it was rated R, and they wouldn't let us buy the tickets because we didn't have an adult with us. So they're like, hey, you have to buy the there's another movie, Star Trek, that's playing, you could buy the movie tickets for that. So we bought tickets for that. And then when we went to the door to go in, we're all bummed out, like, all right, we're going to watch Star Trek. And the dude at the door was like, go see Blade, it's fucking sick. Right? And then we went and watched Blade, and I was like, dude, we're going to get in trouble. And my friend's like, no, we're not, dude. Let's just... And yeah, that was like one of my first bad things that I did, but I watched Blade and it blew my fucking mind. Anyways, yeah, and so this is ingrained in my mind. For some reason, when I saw this lady, I just immediately thought of Pearl from Blade. You know, I kind of like, I want the light thing. I want to shine it on her, like, shh, you know, but we have to listen to her for 25 seconds, so let's go ahead and do that.
No, is little baby Trump sad? It seems as though Spain took you out of their photos. No.
Dude, this is real.
Well, guess what, you stupid bastard? When you refer to immigrants as illegals, you kind of get what you fucking deserve. You're a piece of shit that needs to be removed from fucking office. Okay, have a great day. No, is little baby Trump sad? It seems as though Spain took you out of their photos. No. Well, guess what, you stupid bastard?
It fits!
When you
oh my
refer
god!
to immigrants as illegals, you
I need to make this a
what you
video.
fucking deserve. You're
Don't
a piece
steal
of
my
shit
idea.
That needs to be removed from fucking office.
Oh my god!
Okay, have a great day.
Okay, whoever wants to do it first, go for it. But
No,
that's
is little
funny.
baby Trump sad?
Come on, that's funny.
It seems as though Spain took you out of their photos. No.
Oh my
Well,
god!
guess
Hold on,
what,
hold
you
on, hold on.
stupid bastard.
Hold on.
When you refer to immigrants as illegals, you kind of get what you fucking deserve. You're a piece of shit that needs to be removed from fucking office. Okay, have a great day. No, is little
Oh my
baby
god,
Trump
dude.
sad? It seems as though Spain took you out of their photos. No. Well, guess what, you stupid bastard? When you refer to immigrants as illegals, you kind of get what you fucking deserve. You're a piece of shit that needs to be removed from fucking office. Okay, have a great day.
Bro.
Aw, is little baby Trump sad?
I have to do this.
It seems as though
This is
Spain
gonna be
took you
hard.
out of their photos.
Hold on, let me do Photoshop instead. I don't know Paint, dude.
Well, guess what, you stupid bastard?
This is so
when
good.
You refer to immigrants as illegals,
This is
you
so
kinda
good.
Get what you fucking deserve. You're a piece of shit that needs to be removed from fucking office.
Hold up.
Okay, have a great day. No, is little baby Trump sad? It seems as though Spain took you out of their photos. No.
Dude, this is so good.
Well, guess what, you
Here we
stupid
go.
bastard? When you refer to immigrants as illegals, you kind of get what you fucking deserve.
Yeah?
You're a piece of shit
I
that
am.
needs to
He
be
is.
removed from fucking office. Okay, have a great day.
I will.
No, is little baby Trump sad? It seems as though Spain took you out of their photos. No. Well, guess what, you stupid bastard?
Oh
When you
yeah,
refer
this
to
is awesome.
immigrants as
I'm
illegals,
having
you
way too
kinda
much
get what you
fun.
fucking deserve.
This should not be
Piece of
allowed. I
shit
feel like this is
that needs to
illegal.
be
This is
removed
way
from
too
fucking
fun.
office.
This is
Okay,
way
have a
too
great day.
fun, dude. Yo.
No, is little baby
Hold on, hold on,
Trump
hold on, hold on.
sad?
I know. Let's do a
Seems
burn
as though
tool.
Spain took
Where's
you out
that
of
burn
their
tool at? It's in here
photos.
somewhere.
No.
There it is.
Well, guess what, you stupid bastard?
Yeah.
When you refer to immigrants as illegals, you kind of get what you fucking
No, we need it to
deserve.
be like,
You're a piece of shit that needs to be removed from fucking office.
damn it. You know what?
Okay,
Maybe we
have a
got to go
great
back
day.
to this.
No.
And we'll go
is
to,
little baby Trump sad?
Where's the opacity at? Here it is.
Seems as though Spain took you out of their photos. No.
There we go.
Well, guess what, you stupid bastard? When you refer to
There we
immigrants
go.
as illegals, you kind of get what you fucking deserve.
Yeah, do we?
You're a piece of shit that
I am.
needs to be removed from
Or he
fucking
is?
office.
Yeah, he needs to be removed.
Okay, have a great
You're
day.
mad about it?
No,
Have a great day.
Is little baby Trump sad? It seems as
Okay,
though
well, just
Spain
a
took you
little
out
bit
of their
more touch up, okay? A little bit more. Hold on. I'm almost done. I'm almost done.
Well,
I got to
guess
get your
what,
capacity
you
back up.
stupid
Here we go.
bastard? When you refer to immigrants as illegals, you kind of get what you fucking deserve. You're a piece of shit that needs to be removed from fucking office. Okay, have a great day.
Have a great day.
Aw, is little baby
Bro.
Trump sad? It seems as though Spain took you out of their photos.
Oh, no. Not the
Guess
photo.
what, you stupid bastard? When you refer to immigrants as illegals, you kind of get what you
I'm
fucking
kind of messing
deserve.
this part up, but whatever.
Piece of shit that needs
There-
to be removed from fucking office.
Oh
Okay,
my
have a great
God,
day.
bro. That's hilarious. Okay.
Aw, is little baby Trump sad?
Oh my God, what just happened?
Aw, is
I gotta sit. Yeah, we're gonna do a short on this one. That's gonna be so funny. That's gonna be hilarious. Okay, I got a couple more things. I got a couple. Oh wait, I should leave that open. I should leave that open. Yeah, we gotta save that for later. Save that for later. What is this? Let's see here. Okay, we have. Oh, we have. The House just passed a bill to ban members of Congress and their spouses from trading individual stocks. 232 to 198. So that's pretty cool. Somebody, I swear, said that there was something else attached to this bill, like voter ID, but I doubt it. Maybe that's not true. But I did see that at some point. Probably a lie. There it is.
On this vote, the yeas are 232, the nays are 198. The bill is passed without objection. A motion to reconsider is laid on the table. Pursuant to clause.
Too bad they ruined the septum piercing. You know, it can look good, but yeah, they kind of ruined it. You know, that's kind of ruined now. Not gonna lie. What else? Oh, we have this. This is kind of interesting. Look at this. It's a touchpad that you use with your mouth. Inside your mouth, it's a touchpad. Look at this. I think I might do a short on this. This is weird. What the fuck? Bro, I was seriously. So the reason why I'm saving this, because I might do a stand-up joke for this one. Somebody must have been like jerking off when they thought of this, right? Because you can like control the screen with your mouth while you use two hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. Like, how do you come up with that idea? You know, like what situation was someone in where they needed this? What's the point of it? That's what I'm thinking, bro. I'm thinking it's, you know, some PP playtime action was going down and someone had a brilliant idea, I guess. Oh man. Let's see. Let me text a friend. Also, if any of you guys want to follow me on Twitter, I'm Stan Price on Twitter. If you guys want to follow on X, it's called now. Don't really have that many followers over there. I'm trying to get my followers up. I want to have Twitter or X as a backup, just in case, you know, I ever get in trouble on YouTube. You never know. I've been in trouble so many times on here. It's a miracle I'm still allowed on this website. It's crazy. Let me text a friend, see what's up. If he wants to hang out, then I'll end stream. But if he doesn't, then I'm going to play games. You still call it Twitter. I still call it Twitter too, but it's kind of been a minute. You know, like X is starting to take over the name, at least for me. Try Rumble. I am on there, and like I have a meeting with them. Or no, wait, that's YouTube. I have a meeting with YouTube tomorrow. But Rumble emailed me, and so I'm gonna like see if I can get a meeting with them and get an account set up in a certain way. I have a Rumble, but it's like for my other channel, and I'm not sure how it works with like setting up multiple channels on there and stuff. So I just need to talk to them about it, because I'd love to put all my stamp price stuff over there. I think it would slap over on Rumble. Text to my buddy. Sorry, guys. Let me turn on some tunage so it's not super boring in here. There we go. Or throw Trump back on. Trump's face. It triggers everyone. It triggers all the lefties. It makes them mad. All right, text to my buddy, see what he's gonna do. There we go. You should owe you live shout out, please, brother. Vina Cacastle Fonzo, shout out to you. Do you still have your dog? Yep, I still have 2 dogs. Two of my older dogs passed away, one earlier this year and one a year prior to that. But I have my 2 younger dogs. Well, one's like middle-aged, I guess now. Like 7, coming up on 7 now. I texted Max. Can you let me know if you get a message and I miss it? When are you going to play classic games on stream? You know what I feel like doing right now? I have a game that I want to play. I'm going to play it right now. I'm the best in the world at this game. You guys are gonna see how good I am. Watch this, dude. Yeah, that's right. I'm the best, dude. No winning can defeat me, dude. And if they do, they cheated. Should I shave my beard? It's Zod is asking. No. Unless you got a fucking studly chin under there, dude. Don't. Just hide it forever. All right, I got like 20 chins under here, dude. Like, just imagine, it would be cool if I had this like epic chiseled jaw underneath, but I don't. Nope, it's a fat guy. It's a fat guy neck and chin, 100%. So I just look better this way. Yeah. One of these days, I'm gonna do that to Brittany. I'm gonna shave it off. I'm gonna do it live on stream, and she's gonna cry, dude. And turn her tears into content. Yep. Here we go. Battleship is your game. I'm better than you. I'm the best. I'm the best in the world at Battleship. Did he text us? All right, here we go. I'm going to go with Captain Salvo. All right, behold my battleship strategies. All right, they're the best. I'm the best battleshipper in the world. I don't know what I'm doing. This be my battleship strategy. There it is. Done. There we go. Fuck Trump and fuck you, fat ass. My dad shaved his mustache whenever I was like 15. I remember him coming down to dinner, and we didn't realize for like an entire time. And then my mom randomly dropped her fork and cried. That's awesome. I'm gonna go here. I got a whole strategy, bro. I'm gonna show you guys are gonna learn how this works, okay? I'm gonna teach you guys some battleship. You guys are gonna get learned on how some battleship works. Behold, feast your eyes. Look at that, dude. Already got a hit. I don't even care. I'm gonna go over here. Ending my turn. Ending my turn. What's your thoughts on Peter Michael Larson? No idea who that is. Are you a fan of Nintendo 64? I noticed the music is from GoldenEye. I love Nintendo 64. That was my shit as a kid. That was my shit, dude. Bum bum bum. Da, 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 da. All right, let's figure out where this guy is. Let's roll out the corners. There we go. Behold my skills on Battleship. A new follower. Fitz, thanks for the follow on Twitch, friend. We got a hit. No, we got a hit here. All right. Now let's just kind of roll out the wall here. We're good. And in turn. N64 was the shit, dude. I played that so much. Oh, my secret little ship up in the corner, dude. Oh, yeah, dude. He's like, what are the odds you think he's going to spend another one way up there? I don't know. I don't know. We're just going to have to shoot again. I'm going to go ahead and hit right here. Boom. That guy sunk. We got his little guy. His little one is now gone. Boom, miss. All right, rolled out the side. Next turn, we're going to do some sonar. Plenty of flight sims like Microsoft or DCS. I do not. See, that was a waste of his sonar. Why did you put it right there? That was dumb. He already scanned those middle ones right there. All right, time for me to do a sonar. I'm going to do one right down here. Actually, I kind of want to do one right here because it's close to the other ship. 0. Nothing there. Okay, let's go here. That's a miss. Wow. It's going up. Okay, we went all the way around that. GoldenEye 007 and the 2 Zeldas. Those are my 2 favorite Zeldas, especially Majora's Mask. It's so good. All right, let's do another sonar. This time we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it up here. And that's a 1. Probably gonna lead upwards from right here. I'm gonna go like this. Oh, that's a miss. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone because this is probably... Oh no. Interesting. Okay, we gotta put this together. What did you do, Call of Duty? What? Ocarina of Time is so good. Can't wait for the remake. That's gonna be so baller, bro. I can't wait. It's gonna be amazing. All right. That's really a hit. Okay, so that means that it's these 2 right here. This is likely one ship unless it's 2 different ships. No, that's got to be one ship. So we know where that one's at. So now we want to start probing around. I'm gonna go right here. All right, and we're gonna build up our points. Do you play Call of Duty? Yeah, I do. I do indeed. This guy's missing like crazy. I'm like way low on points because of it, but that's okay. No more. Well, I could do another sonar. Let's do one down here. Might as well just sonar it all up. There's 3 there. Let's roll out down here. Oh, we hit. And there's 2 more. Is it these 2? This is the what? A 3. No, this one's going to be an L shape. Okay, let's figure out which side it goes on. All right, so we know that if we hit right here, we sink that ship. We know that if we hit these 2, we sink that ship. We don't want to give him points. Every time I hit a ship, he gets points. So we're just going to remember that those are there. And we already sunk 1, so there's 2 more hiding around. Okay, so consider this one sunk and consider this one sunk. So there's another 2 hiding around. And there's this, oh, it's possible that this is also this guy. I need to rule that out. Let me go here. Okay, it is. So it's not the angle guy. The angle guy is somewhere else. So it's this little Tetris shape. Okay, interesting. All right, we know what's going on. We know what's going on. I was willingly ignorant, then I quit eating the fake steaks. Wait, what? There's fake steaks? All right, I have a shot that I need to make. I'm gonna make that over
A new follower.
here. I got lucky and just hit a ship. Holy fuck. Okay. That was a lucky shot. Thank you for following, Baked Bread. Appreciate you. Hey, got a torpedo on me. That sucks, but he misses. A torpedo is a horrible skill. That skill sucks. There we go. Now the short stream could see a little bit better. All right, so we know we have this guy. We know we have this guy. This could be an angle or the 2. So I'm just gonna kind of go like this. That's a miss. That's okay. We're just ruling out that direction. Interesting. All right, he found 2 of my guys. It's good. I need the points. Now we're about to rain hell on this guy. Damn. He's on the hunt. He's having a hard time finding my shit. Okay, let's rain hell. Let's kind of go. I think I could win the game. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's a 5th one hiding somewhere. All right, we're going to do a sonar here. There's one. Okay. I'm imagining that's here. No? Alrighty. I'm gonna spend it. We're gonna go, we're just gonna probe around. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, I hit a fucking mine. And it doesn't hit anything, so that's good. Did you see the video of the Cubs fan slapping somebody for not standing up for the national anthem? I did, and I think that people need to mind their business. Like, if someone doesn't want to stand, who gives a shit, dude? Like, you know, just mind your business. Like, stop trying to force everyone to do stuff. That's what I say. I say that as a vet, went overseas, combat veteran. Okay. I bet I could end this now. I bet I can win this entire match right now. Boom. Oh shit, that was the 2. So this is, okay, I had that all wrong. There we go. Now we're sinking these guys. And then this is the angle, which is these 2 right here. I'm going to use this because it's funny. Should say 2. Only 1. Okay, so, okay, 1, so that means it goes this way. So, and then we get to use this guy, which is right here, and end the game. I win. See, I don't lose at this game. I'm the best. I told you guys I don't lose at this game, and then I just proved it. I am the best at the game. Uncle Alert, that's right, Battleship Master. See how pissed this guy is over on the side? He's mad. All right. I'll show you guys again if you want. I'll just prove it. Like, I don't lose at this game. I'm the best at Battleship. Nobody beats Stan at Battleship. You just gotta outfit. You gotta go out there. You gotta probe. Use your little probes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is a different kind of map. Okay, how are we doing this? This guy can go here. This guy's gonna go here. This guy is gonna go like that. And this guy is gonna go like that, I think. Or maybe it goes like this. This guy goes like that. This guy goes way over here. Oh no, I know what we're doing. I know what we're doing. Like that. Or like that. I'm thinking this is more elusive. There we go. You're so good. You're better than everybody. That's right, dude. I like this guy. If I had $1 million, I would give you $50 for saying that. All right. I guess let's just start probing the corners here. Watching from my phone, can't see much info. What is the name of the game? This is Battleship. Right after it gets one of my guys. Damn it. Been following you from the start. Not much of a chatter, but I appreciate your existence, brother. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. Enemy placed a mine. Uh-oh. All right, we're doing here, here. Never mind. I want to... Honestly, yeah, I just want to do a radar 2, and then we'll just kind of put a thing here. Oh, that was the mine. He fucking he knew what I was doing, so we put a mine there. That's actually pretty smart. That's pretty smart. I've never seen that before. Do you game with your followers? Oh, yeah. You play Battlefield? Another mine. He probably placed it over here. So I'm going to go like this. Yeah, that's right. Fucker. All right, now we're going to there. That kind of crosses over a little bit, but whatever. Nice. There we go. We got some hits. Stan, have you ever played VR? Yep. I haven't played it in a while, but I have it. VR's pretty dope. I get too sucked into it, dude. I'll take that thing off and it's like 3 days later. I'm playing on Steam right now. Okay. So we have a hit here. Let's see if we can start hunting over here. There's a hit there. So we have 4 hits. That's good. It says there's 2 more. So I'm going to try here. Oh, there's 2 ships in this area. Okay, then. I should have went in the middle, actually. Fuck. So we have 4 of his ships hit and a 5th found. So we found all of his ships, essentially. What's your favorite sport? MMA. That's the like the dopest one, bro. Like, it's so crazy. The athlete, you know, the athletes in that sport. Freaks of nature. That's right. Give me the points. Give me the points. I'm gonna probe around. All right. We're gonna do one here, one there, here, here, and here. Oh shit, I got a fucking... That sucks. I got hit by a goddamn mine, dude. Hope you realize the song is straight up copyrighted from an old game called James Bond GoldenEye. I've never heard of that game. A new follower. Milsim, thanks for the follow. What's up, Standard? This is me, Joe, from California. What's up, California? Still my turn? Oh, it's still my turn. Hey, let's shoot here. Oh, another mine. Those damn mines. It's the in-game song. Oh shit. The golden gun was a POS. My turn again? No, his turn. Hurry up, dude. Is this PvP? It is indeed. There we go. I need those. I need those. Give me the points. Give me the points. It's okay. You can sink those guys. It's fine. I've got you. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so we have enough to do one radar. Where do I want to do that? I think I want to do it over here. 2. All right, we're going to do this one first. So we'll click here, 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 here. No shit. Interesting. Plus there's 2. I'm imagining one's here. No. You gotta be okay. It could be either of these 3, I guess. All right then. Intentionally inflammatory. See you, dude. Thanks for hanging. Good morning, Jamie. Big fat 0. Bow, bow, bow. Got a special power. Placed a mine. Of course he did. I hate those. My day was good. Very productive. Oh, he placed it over here somewhere. Because this changed to a 3. All right, so we have to figure out what's what. I think this is one of the angle ones. That's a miss. Fuck. Okay, so it's going to be right there. Let's do this right here, I think. Or maybe I should save them. I'm going to save them up just in case. Is this the Strait of Hormuz map? Dude, I love that. I love your vids as well as a big fan here. What's up, Dylan? Star Knight, that's fucking funny. All right, my turn. So I believe... That's not it, huh? I don't know what these are. Like, these are kind of all stuck together. All right, we sunk a ship. Okay, so there's a mine next to this somewhere over here. That tells us where the last one is. It's not there. Oh, that was a dumb shot. That was dumb. I shouldn't have done that. That was dumb. That was really dumb. I should have went one below that. Hopefully I don't lose because of that, but I still have a shot. Like I could finish this guy off in the next, well, I don't know. I don't have that many points. I'm going to have to guess this right. It's either left or down. Oh, dude, he didn't hit shit. Can I get lucky? Oh, yeah, I got lucky. Okay, sweet. This guy sucks. Okay, so it's here. Oh my God. That sucks. Oh, I still did not hit anything. That sucks so bad. All right, so we know that it's either here or here. It's one of these. That mine was fooling me. All right. Like a real man. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't have enough points for anything else, do you? Maybe a sonar or something? Place to mine. Okay, it's one side or the other. I can use a sonar and figure this out. I'm gonna use it right here. If this is a 0, it's on the bottom. If it's a 1, it goes, or 2, it goes up. It's a 0, so it's these two. Oh, it could go either way. Fuck. Huh? That's a mine. That's a mine that's over there. I'm chasing a mine. I'm in the completely wrong area. I need to check these other corners. It's a mine that's fooling me. Yo, that just gave me a whole new appreciation. Oh, I might have just lost. I might have just lost. I'm gonna have to use this sonar and get lucky. Stan, what games do you play? I've also been watching you 3 years. I play a lot of new games. Two. Fuck. It might be up there. It could be mine. Okay, he just sunk me. Let's see if he figures it out and goes to the opposite side, because they're kind of like opposites. Yep, he did. I had a feeling. Fuck, dude, I almost had this. And he fucked it up. Does he have something? He placed a mine. He placed a mine where? I'm gonna try this. This is the only way I can win. And it's a mine. And it's a mine. That's crazy. It was a mine the whole time. Those mines are throwing me off, dude. He fucked me up with mines. I'm gonna sink this guy just because. But I think I just lost. You guys saw nothing. Yep, I'm out. I just lost. Fuck, dude. I hate this game. This game sucks, man. This game sucks. This game sucks. I hate streaming. I quit. He was down there at the bottom right. I hate this game. This game sucks.